Om Shanti, 26 January 1977. Do you now clearly know the real power of silence? Just as you are able to see the practical result of the powers of speech and actions. In the same way, have you experienced the practical results of silence, the most elevated power? Just as you are able to transform souls by talking to them, so too have you experienced transforming the attitude and vision of others with your power of silence? That is, through your thoughts. Through words, you can only transform those who are in front of you. However, through the mind, that is, through the power of silence, no matter how far away souls may be, you can make them experience being personally in front of you. Just as through the instrument of science, you are able to see distant scenes in front of you. In the same way, with the power of silence, no distance will be felt. You as well as others will experience that scene to be in front of you. This is known as the power of yoga. Just as the instruments of science will only work when there is an accurate connection with the main station, in the same way, only when you constantly have a clear connection with Bap Dada can you experience the power of silence. In science, it is a question of just the connection, whereas here, a connection means to experience all relationships clearly. Only then will you be able to see the practical results of the power of the mind. As yet, very little subtle service of invoking souls and transforming them through the power of the mind is being done. Through their spiritual practice, semi-pure souls are able to invoke souls. Through their spiritual endeavor, they are able to show miracles to souls at a distance. Through their temporary means, they attract them towards themselves. Therefore, what can godly power, that is, the most elevated power, not achieve? For this, you especially need the power of concentration of thoughts and stability of stage. The basis of these is introspection. By having introspection, you will internally have many wonderful divine experiences. Through divine vision, you are able to see the divine activities of the subtle region, the subtle world. In the same way, through the subtle power of introspection, you will experience wonderful activities. Are you able to experience the divine activities of invoking souls, of having a heart-to-heart conversation with souls, of transforming the nature and sanskar of soul, and of enabling souls to forge a connection with the Supreme Father? Are you able to give blessings of peace, power and health from a distance to souls who are unaccomplished, peaceless, unhappy and diseased? The method of giving blessings in the non-living images of Shaktis is portrayed by the particular way the hands are shown. The pose of giving blessing is that of completely stable hands, vision and thoughts. Now in your living form, in order to be able to do spiritual service in the world of spirits, in this living world itself, not in the incorporeal world, you must increase the power of stability. Souls should be able to invoke other souls and serve them spiritually. Now experience the wonder of this spiritual activity. When you do this spiritual service with a fast speed, the conflict that arises due to the consciousness of mine and yours in serving through words and deeds, the conflict of name, fame, prestige, etc., and the conflict of sanskars and nature, the feeling of a lack of time and money, all obstacles of this type will end. You will thereby develop the sanskars of spiritual service and will remain engaged in service with this sanskar. Now this year, start this type of powerful service. Give all souls who come in contact with you through words or through practical impact of your life, and those who you still hope will come into contact with you, the experience of spiritual power. You have already given them the experience of your efforts and your elevated stage. Now together with both these experiences, also give them the experience of your spirituality. Let them experience all these three. By the next Shivratri, creates such a subtle and physical stage that souls who come into contact with you have an experience of their own soul and of spirituality. That whilst listening to the sound of your voice, they experience themselves in a stage beyond sound. Organize a special program for such contact souls. Let it be your aim not merely to lecture but to give them an experience. You may organize small groups, but your aim must be to bring them closer by giving them the experience of spirituality and a relationship with the spiritual father. Do something new. Your own stage and the atmosphere of the gatherings when you should attract people from a distance. The question of giving a general message is different. You may do that, but this kind of program is essential. For this, the instrument souls, that is, the serviceable souls, must take a pledge of maintaining their stage of concentration and introspection. Through this, they will be able to transform the attitude of others. You know that the devotees hold a fast of physical food. You knowledgeful, serviceable souls should fast by staying beyond any upheaval of waste thoughts, wasteful words, and wasteful deeds and maintain your stability, that is, your spirituality. Only then will you be able to show other souls the miracles of the Sun of Knowledge. Make an extraordinary plan. In Bhakti, the fragrance of incense sticks attracts others from a distance. In the same way, the power of stability should attract from distance. Do you understand what you now have to do? Develop a relationship with those who are in contact with you. And with such experiences, make those special souls your mics to spread the knowledge. Acha, to souls who give the experience of spirituality through stability, to those who remain engaged in service at every second and in every thought, to the spiritual servers who give an experience of comfort to the other souls. Bap Dada's love, remembrance and Namaste.